Oh, yo! Whoa, thought it was something on that tree. See, I don't do outside that well. I mean, I do, but I don't. But y'all, look at this bag. It's so okay. Hello, adjust your bag. What? Since we put in the phone? Okay, nobody calling us. So why I'm still watching that tree, y'all? Because I was making sure there wasn't no bugs on it. Because I like the outside, but just not the bugs. Put the phone in the bag, girl. You flip it down, keep it clean, girl. What you say? Oh yeah, look at us. I'm like, I'm sorry, what? Y'all say something? Who said something? I mean, because I'm cute. You better sit on your tippy toes, girl. Bam. Bam. All right, girl. You looking real cute. Say what? I'm sorry. What you? Y'all say something? Hello? Bam. Strike a pose. Say what? Ow, ow. Let's get it.
Hey y'all, hey, it's time for another video today. So I'm back. I'm back. I'm biggy back with the fold over clutch little belt bag. So of course this belt bag features the little loops or whatever. So guys, this bag is super duper easy. I know a lot of y'all like, oh, but it got a zip assist. That's all right. Trust me, it's so simple. If you can do like this, I say, you can put the zip in the back. So I want to make this very short. I'm going to tell you guys things that I learned really fast when I use this for the first time. One thing is this. So these belt loops, one thing that I would say is that you should extend these belt loops all the way over to this, one, two, three, what do you call this? To this back piece. So make sure when you're making this bag, instead of how I did these belt loops, so you see how I have mine like this, where they're short, that is one thing that I would do for sure. I would extend this all the way up because what happens is, you see what's already happening? The bag wants to only be firm here. So another thing too is to prevent that, you probably could use a stronger interface for this and probably interface the jean anyway. So these are just mistakes that I've learned that I want to make sure that you guys don't make. But one easy fix would be for you, whatever my dimensions were, I think I said, I don't know, maybe 3 inches or whatever. You probably, hello, is any, who's here? All right, we good. But you want to extend that all the way up. That way you have that entire support so your bag is not doing that flap. Another thing that I would suggest is that you take a piece of Velcro. I would probably put a piece of Velcro here just to hold that down. And I'm probably still going to do that to mine. That way it just, now you probably can sew that on. If you decide to sew it on, that's a whole nother video. Man, just put a piece of little tape, little Velcro. You probably gonna need to sew that. So one way to do this is before you actually fold, like sew these pieces together, you would put that piece on the front piece instead of, the back. I'm gonna have to do a whole nother video, ain't I? Dang. But those are my 2 suggestions for this. But anyway, this still is a very simple bag. And even if you decide that you don't want it a belt bag, this is just a simple clutch. Like boom, bam. I did make this shirt too out of a t-shirt. If y'all want to see how I did this little quick, simple little shirt, it's probably as simple as possible. Let me know and I would be happy to make a video on how to do just a little quick little crop shirt. Also, yeah, remember, guys, if you have not subscribed yet, please do so. Click the button so you know, come on, notifications bell. That's what we say. We're going to shake. All right, guys. So if you're interested in seeing how I made this cute little clutch, little fold over belt bag thing, keep watching.
All right, so here is a list of a vision of your supplies. So you'll get your main fabric. Of course, I got this fabric from Joann's. This is just a little patchwork fabric that I saw, and I was like, "Hey, girl." Of course, you'll need an inside one and then interfacing. Now, the interfacing doesn't have to be super thick. You can just get something to just kind of give a little firmness. I love my rotary cutter, and I'm using my hair clips. Y'all be tripping on them hair clips, but I'm telling you, they save your life. Of course, you'll need scissors. I got the good kind, not the ones like that you can get from the dollar store. Of course, measuring tape and a zipper. It does not matter the size of the zipper because at the end, we will be cutting that and I'll show you. All right. So without further ado, let's get started. Y'all, why am I branded so much? It's Nomelia like everywhere. All right. So the first thing that you're going to want to do is to measure your main fabric. You can do this as much as you want, but this one that I'm making in particular is going to be 13 inches in length. I think that's what it is. Yeah, 13 inches in length, and then it's going to be 9.5 width. Now, again, this bag can be whatever you like, but for me, the only thing that was important was that I was able to be able to put my Celica phone in my purse. So that was kind of the measurements. I wanted to be able to have enough room for my cell phone and my wallet. So, because, I need to have those 2 things when I'm going to the mailbox. And, of course, to the other mailbox and then down the street to that mailbox. Because we still in the pandemic. Where are we going? But this purse is going to be real cute when you're going across the street to the mailbox. So of course you're going to cut 2 of those, and then of course I'm cutting around just to make sure that everything is straight. At the end, you're gonna see that my flaw is that I don't know how to cut straight. I do not, and so everything be like going to the left because I'm left-handed. Again, don't judge me. Remember, I'm self-taught, so whatever. Now the interfacing, I'm actually going to be cheating because I kept checking the denim. The denim is thick enough to where you did not need the interfacing. So I'm only cutting interfacing for the lining part. Let me say this. If you have a thinner top fabric, you are going to need interfacing or your purse is not going to hold the shape that you want it to hold. So keep that in mind whenever you're choosing that top fabric. I decided to go with a green because it's my bag. I can do what I want to. It's my prerogative. Y'all see my orange nails? They popping. My curls always coming in the camera. But so you're going to cut 2 of the lining, and they're going to be the same measurement, which is the 13 inches in length and the 9.5 inch width. And I'll make sure to have all this. And again, you'll see that I'm actually checking my phone. I was on FaceTime. Leave me alone. My homegirl was on the phone. So the interfacing, what you're going to do is take this. Now, one thing that I learned from different people, and I think y'all already know this if you sew, is we use all our interfacing. If you just got like a little strip, boom, that's what we do. We do not waste. Like I've had bags and things that I've used where I'm using like, it's like patchwork. Where I'm using like all this interfacing because at the end of the day, you're not going to see this. This is just to make sure like it's on there. So this is the other side that I'm doing for, but look, I told y'all we use it. Look at that. Now you know I'm wrong for using that little piece of inner. Look, what girl, where you going with that? Y'all, I didn't end up using it. Don't be judging me. Now, one thing that I'm going to tell you guys, and you'll see, is that make sure that you iron this on like really, really good. And I was ironing this, but the way that you use interfacing is that you need to actually let the iron sit. Oh, wow, I did end up using that piece. I ain't shit. Oh, I didn't. Sorry, I just cursed. It's okay. I curse, y'all. I curse. But I kind of was ironing. I think I do end up using that piece. That is so funny if I do. Girl. Sis, you couldn't let that little one piece go. So, so let me tell y'all this though. That's what you should be doing with this interfacing. You should be sitting it down. I did not do that. You see how I'm kind of sitting it down, but I'm not like sitting it long enough. You need to hold it down. This was a part that I messed up on, so I want to make sure y'all don't do the same. You need to kind of sit the iron down, let it sit for a second to where it is actually allowing the interfacing to adhere to the fabric. Also, too, you should iron the fabric first because that'll kind of take away the moisture. This is just similar to like if you're doing, so I did do it to this one. Girl, you bought this backwards. Let me tell y'all, the first part of this video, I was doing it at night and you're going to see a lot of mistakes. And at the end, you're going to be like, oh yeah, she made that bag. Because you can see how it's already kind of lopsided, probably a little bit. But that's all right because at the end of the day, I was not selling this bag. This bag is for me. So it don't matter. I'm just going to hold my body to the side. And you're not going to even be able to tell that my bag is crooked. That's what I said because I said what I said. All right, so now that we have that done, it is time to attach the bag together. Don't be afraid, y'all, of the zipper. We're going to get through this zipper. So you're going to take one piece face up of the fabric, and the zipper, you're going to face it down. Then you're going to sandwich the lining piece on top of that. From that point, did I stop? I was like, why I stop? So from that point, you're going to sew at the top, but I'm going to combine that. So those two pieces are together. As you can see, I'm sandwiching that. Let me zoom in so y'all can see what I'm doing because I can't see. Can y'all see? Y'all can see? Okay, it's just me that can't see. But yeah, you see how those three are sandwiched together? So just make sure you're grabbing all 3 pieces and you're using your amazing hair clips because that's the truth, sis. Use those, put everything together and make sure, you know, that you have it all. And then what we're going to do is just simply sew across. Anyway, how everybody doing in the pandemic? Tell me in the comments. Are y'all okay? Are y'all using like y'all time wisely, even if it's sleeping? I hope so. Like, don't let this pandemic get to y'all for real. Like, if you coming just to watch me for jokes, good. Do whatever you do to feed your soul, okay? All right, so once that's sewn together, that is what you'll have. And then you're going to repeat this process. So what you're going to do is take it like so. What am I doing, y'all? Sometimes I be getting like, look at that. What am I doing? I get confused sometimes. But you're going to take that. Where am I going? Oh, that's right. I decided, girl, sis, we going to brand this bag, even if it's for myself. So I'm actually adding my label. So this is where you'll determine the side that's going to be your back side and your back side. I'm childish. Decide which side is going to be your back side and which side is going to be your front side. because now we have to attach the actual belt loops. So I guess you kind of can't attach your belt loops until you make them. So let me tell you the measurements. The belt loops for this one is 2.5 inches wide and 3.5 inches in length. Now, I will tell you this, after doing the belt loop, I probably would have made them just a little bit thinner. But again, this is totally up to you. I'm just showing you what I did. So what you're doing is kind of getting it ready to sew. So you're ironing like it folded in, just a little bit, a half an inch folded in on all four sides. And then you're going to clip that, go to the sewing machine, and we're going to sew that down. I know some of you will wonder why are you doing this part, because it may seem like extra work. But for me, I think that it makes the bag look a lot neater when you already have it sewn. Like some people would skip this step and even skip sewing it. They would just kind of fold it and then just, I don't like that, because eventually as you're putting the belt through, it'll start to get rugged and ugly. And then I'm going to be talking about your bag, sis. So we'll go sew those right on together and boom, we come back. And so now the inch away from the side is going to be 2 inches to make the belt loops. Again, what you can do is kind of cheat. You can put it where you want to and then even grab a belt and kind of make sure that that's where you want it. But I realize that this is what works because I don't like my bag to kind of feel like buckled, like it's like not secure. So the closer to the edge, the better. That is kind of the rule of the belt bag, in my opinion. I know I did 2 inches, but you can go closer because you want it to be able to have the support. All right, so once you have that together, you're only going to be sewing just the top parts because remember, you got to have the space for the belt loops. So you'll take that back to your sewing machine, use a straight stitch, and just sew across. So this is what it looks like. So now you have the back piece. And look, boom, belt loops, new belt loops. Who this is? You're going to cut out a string. I don't know why. I'm going to be honest. You see that little trimmer clipper thing? I love that little thing. So I get so excited when I can use it. It makes me feel like I'm like professional, like for real professional. It do. I don't even know why I didn't like cut all of this out, like this whole clip, because why do y'all need to watch me clipping? But let's just watch it. Girl, did you like scoot that fabric to the side of the little string? I just try to show y'all my nails. Somebody had asked me what nail shop I go to. Nail shop Trinity. I do my own nails because I got my whole little shellac machine here. I ain't playing them games. I'm scared of the cooties. I ain't going out there. Nope. So, okay. Now you're going to put the other fabric right side up and you're going to place basically the same pieces together. So the two main fabrics will be facing down together. See that? And then you're going to put the zipper on. Why am I pointing? Y'all should see this. I'm actually pointing like so y'all can see what I'm talking about. But you'll now sandwich those. So you'll put the last lining piece on top, and now this is all sandwiched together. And now we're doing our little hair clips. I can't talk today. What's going on? Thank goodness for visuals because I just can't speak today. So, okay, what I'm just showing you is, again, we're sandwiching, but make sure when you're doing this, you're grabbing like all the pieces like that. Because I have definitely done this bag several times to where I'm like, oh, I ain't sewing nothing. I'm literally just sewing like Casper the Friendly Ghost because ain't nothing attached. And I think I even did it on this bag because, I don't know, but make sure when you're sewing as close to the zipper as possible. So you can use a zipper foot for this. I'm going to be honest, I was being lazy. I did not. So once that's together, you'll open up the bag like so. Now, it's up to you to do a top stitch along the edge right here. Now, I did do that because I just like it to look super neat. So I'll show you guys what that looks like really fast. Bam. Hello? I said bam. There she goes. She back. So this is just showing what it looks like. You see how it just kind of makes it look more professional? And it also helps with making sure that zipper just kind of smoothly kind of go. Now, my zipper kind of got a little stuck right there. I'm going to be dead honest, but it's okay. Because again, it's my bag. If it wasn't, nobody would get this bag. So now you're going to put right sides together. So it ain't no side chick. You going with your main side, pattern side, and then the lining side. And then what you're going to do is now we're going to be sewing all the way around. Now, I did serge mine. You can totally serge this. The zipper piece will just politely come off. If you do not have a serger, that is A-okay. Straight stitch all the way around. Perfectly fine for this bag. Remember, before you even do this, make sure you open your zipper halfway through. Because if not, you're going to end up looking crazy with no bag. And then, of course, make sure you keep a space open so that you can go in and use it on the lining side. That way your bag actually looks seamless. So you're kind of like cheating the system. We like to cheat the system a little bit. Not really, because I don't want to go to jail. Once you got that all right and together, you'll start from there, go all the way around. Started from the bottom, now we're here. Bam! Girl, girl, look at you dancing. So now we're going to pull it out. get your mind out the gutter. Jesus is watching. But you're going to pull your fabric right sides out. Make sure everything is okay. You're poking out those corners, and you'll see it didn't matter what size your zipper. Why? Because we cut it off anyway. So all I'm doing is checking, making sure everything is okay. Looks good to me. All right, bam. I say bam. Oh Lord, she don't be listening to me. So you'll take it, the lining, and you'll fold in that piece. Remember that we had like laying. I wish the can. There we go. Thank you for moving it up, sis, because I didn't know what she was doing. So you'll fold it in like so. And what we're gonna do is just simply do a top stitch. Now, if you want to be all fancy smanchy and go get the same thread, fine by me. Oh, I did iron it too, because y'all know I love using my little mini iron. The little description is in the box where you can purchase that little iron from Amazon. It's like, seriously, if you sew, this iron is like the best thing ever. So again, y'all, I'm doing this bag kind of sloppy, but I'm just showing y'all the steps so y'all can make better bags than mine, because this bag real sloppy, but it was for me. But you're just going to sew across. I use my black thread, and that's it. You then put it inside. Oh, you nasty. Make sure all those corners are pushed out. Make sure your lining is in there properly. And then you're going to zip that good. But what I do first, of course, do. Y'all not like to say do. What you do is iron that flat, because, come on, the bag, everything looks better ironed, guys. It's a fact. So unless you wear Kanye West clothes, because Kanye West clothes, he don't like them to like look like iron. So if you wear Kanye, okay, y'all get it. So as you're ironing, I also take the iron and I iron down the fold, because this is a fold over clutch, you want it to like look neat, because if not, it's going to actually kind of flap up, and then people going to be talking about your bag. I'm people. I'm going to talk about your bag. So just take a moment, iron your bag down. It's okay. So this is just showing y'all what the bag looks like. Nice, beautiful, iron. Like, look at that. And you can see why I kind of messed up, where I probably should have did that. But y'all, look at this little cute bag. Got my little belt loops. Like, I'm telling y'all. And then I got a mask to go with it. You ain't gonna tell me nothing. And I'm showing y'all how my phone fits in there. And you can put so much stuff in this bag. You really can, because even though it's flipped like that, you can cheat this and flip it further up if you have like taller stuff to go in the bag. It's amazing. And y'all, that is how you do this little clutch, this fold over. Thank y'all so much for watching. Girl, we going somewhere. Y'all going to the mailbox with y'all clutch? That's where I'm going. All right, bye.